Welcome back to another video. On today's video, we will be reviewing the Doja Cat Metamorphosis brush set collaboration with BH Cosmetics. Look at how beautiful this packaging is. It is absolutely stunning. And I'm super excited to go ahead and dive into this brush set with you guys. If you guys already missed it, I did a little ASMR unpacking video that was really fun and it really showcased all of the brushes uniquely on their own. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys can definitely do so at the end of this video. I'll also have it down in the description area if you are interested. Before we get hopped into today's video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the Goddess family. I love you guys, and let's hop right into it. This is the bag that comes in the box. The packaging alone is really pretty. It's a very different type of pink. It's very out of this world, which is totally Doja Cat, which I love. The little buckle here does say BH for BH Cosmetics, which is really cute and like little cursive, and it's also hot pink. These are what the brushes look like inside of the bag. They are just such a beautiful shade. I think the colors really complement each other, from the white tip to the hot pink brush to the little gold accent on the wand. It's just so beautiful and breathtaking, and it looks even better in person, believe me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start finishing my face makeup, and I'm gonna go in with the facial brushes. With 4 different face brushes. We have a highlighter brush, which is this first one right here. We have a face powder brush, which is the second one right here. We have a blush brush, which is this third one right here. And then we have this really cool angled contouring brush, which I'm really excited to use for my nose contour today. The BH and the detailing, it's so pretty. And these brushes, like, they're so full and fluffy, and it's so cool with the contrast of the white and the hot pink bristles. I love it. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this face brush for the rest of my face powder, just to take away the shine and oiliness, and also to set my under eyes. So the face powder I'm using today is MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna go in to all like my little shiny spots. Ooh, this is like holding really well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but a lot of the product actually stays on the brush, which is great. I hate when a brush will just like take away all the product whenever you dust it off. So I'm able to use less of my products, and my products will actually be lasting longer because of that. So I love that. And it's probably because, honestly, there's so many bristles. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's probably why it's sticking so well to the brush. The quality of what it feels like so far, it definitely feels like it has a good weight to it, where it's not too heavy. And I think that's honestly because of this little wand here. So you're able to like really groove your fingers in there, which I think is really cool and innovative. I'm able to like really get in there if I want to like groove in comfortably to the front, or if I want to have like a nice softer hand when I'm applying makeup, I can like definitely utilize the end part of the brush. And this middle part has like a good amount of weight, like I mentioned, but it feels very nice whenever you are applying. I'm gonna go in with my favorite setting powder. I talk about this all the time. I don't know if you guys can see this. The Arspin little like setting powder. I don't know if I say that right, but this is like legit, like heavy duty, like setting powder. It does have some flashbacks, so be mindful of that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna use the other side of the brush and just bake under my eyes for this. Oh, it feels nice. Oh, it feels really nice. And I normally don't do this. I do get it on my nose, guys. That's just like, I know that that's not how a lot of people do it. It's just how I do it because I tend to get oily there. Because your girl's a little oily. I'm also gonna put some on my T-zone because, like I mentioned, I know it looks crazy right now, but the amount that I put on this pan, I'm actually using less. I think it's because this brush, like I mentioned, is not like wasting the product. It's actually grabbing the product really nicely and allowing it to pack onto my skin really nicely. I'm not even having to put like a ton of effort or anything. I have my fingers placed kind of in the center to give me like medium pressure, if you want to say it like that, which is what I enjoy. I am really liking this. I'm like super excited that I invested in this product right now. This is an unsponsored video, guys. Like, I really just got excited, one, because of the packaging, but after using the product, I'm getting even more excited that I bought these. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with the next product. This is the angled brush. Look at how beautiful that is. Again, the bristles are just giving me life. I'm obsessed. Anyways, going on theme with like this color palette, we're gonna go ahead and go in with my favorite bronzer, the Ivani Greg collaboration with Morphe. This color is so beautiful. Let me show you guys. I feel like it complements my skin tone, and I am very olive naturally. So this is definitely a compliment for my olive skin tone when it comes to bronzer. I feel like it's the perfect shade for my complexion, and I highly recommend if you are also in the olive skin tone range. But let's go ahead and try on this Avani Gray bronzer with the angled contour brush from the Doja Cat collection with BH Cosmetics. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna chisel out my cheekbone first. I literally just put the slightest amount of bronzer, and it gives for like a really nice, subtle look. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more of the residues just so you guys can see that it really is just the residue and I'm actually not hitting the pan really. But this is what it picked up just off that. So beautiful. And I'm just gonna go in with the slightest hand, and this is again why I'm using the tip of the brush to really get in there and give me more of a precise look. And oh my god, honey, the angle on this brush is really nice. Really, really nice. I like to go to the bottom of my nose. But this, I was worried because I've been using such a smaller contouring brush for my nose, and I've been obsessed with it, but this might be honestly my new obsession. I'm literally looking at the camera shocked because this brush is really giving it to me. This collection is just, oh, Doja. Doja, Doja, Doja. I'm not even dipping back into the pan. I almost did, and I was like, no, just use the rest of what is on your brush, honey. Because look, it is serving. So this is the blush brush. Again, the bristles are serving. They are luxurious. It does have a slight angle as well for the blush brush, which I love. Now, the difference between this angle and the contour angle is this angle is a lot softer. Let me just bring it out. Bristles are a little bit more on the hard side with this, and this is just to give you more of a precise contour, which I love. Bristles on this angled blush brush is a lot softer. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Essence blush. This is in the shade Beloved. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys the shade. This is a fresh pan. I've actually have not used this one yet. I've used other shades with this collection from Essence, but I really like this peachy shade. I feel like the little corally hints with the little shimmer is gonna look really pretty on the olive skin. This is what it looks like with 3 little quick swoops in the pan. So I'm just gonna like brush it on just like this. I know, I just have to stop myself. Like, I know a lot of people are like, why didn't you like wipe off the contour? There is a reason to my madness. Carrying on, we're just gonna like tap. And it's perfect that I'm smiling because you guys like ever like when you guys were little, just like smile while you were like putting blush on. Definitely highlights your cheekbones. You see that? And I do feel like it just packs in that powder whenever I do this. I do a full-on blush look. I know Doja is like iconically known for her like pink look. That's why I wore pink today. But she wears a lot of blush. I don't know if you guys watched her Vogue Get Ready With Me video, but she does use a lot of blush. And after seeing that video, I actually started incorporating more blush in my makeup routine, and I've been loving it ever since. So thank you, Doja Cat, for that. Also, thank you for this collab because it's been a game changer so far. Also, thank you for your last album. It's really helped me through a lot. And just thank you for being a badass. So if you ever watch this video of Doja Cat, comment, like, subscribe. I feel like we would vibe. I feel like it would be iconic. If you ever want to do a video collab, holler at your girl because I would be so honored. Like, honestly, for real, for real, for real. I'm manifesting this, hopefully. Use the same base brush right here. We love her. And we're just gonna like blend out the nose contour. So I'm just blending it down to make it a little bit more smooth. I'm not taking it away, I'm just like blending it in. And then from there, I'm also just like sweeping off the excess baking and just like blending everything together. What I like to do when I do this is I don't like to blend too much of it off. I like to more or less like pat everything together, like make everything look really pretty. It's been a long time since you fell in love. She wrote that song for me in this collection. I could feel it in my soul. Just kidding. Next, we're gonna go in with the highlighter brush, which I'm really, really excited about. I mean, look at this bad boy. She is giving, she's like a little fan. It's like, whew. Is it hot in here or is it just me? I'm just kidding. We're gonna be using the Wet n Wild highlighter powder. I love this powder. It is so good. It is blinding. Let me tell you guys, it is amazing. It's only like $3, but it is so good. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna do just like the little slightest tap. Okay. And we're just gonna, I'm not surprised at this point, honestly. She's just giving. I love that it's not clumpy because this brush is giving out a good amount of product at a time. I'm also using the end of the wand, so I'm applying lighter pressure when I do that. Again, you wanna do a little bit harder, you're gonna go to the top, and then the middle is gonna give you medium type of pressure, and then obviously a lighter hand would be the bottom. You normally want to do your highlighter with a lighter hand anyway, but when I hold this, it's actually extremely comfortable, which I love. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the eyes. I'm using this eyeshadow palette today from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got this like 2 years ago for my birthday. The pigment is great with this palette and I absolutely love it. I love the colors and it's stunning. And I figured what better palette to try these eyeshadow brushes with than this palette right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and start doing a little bit of my brows with this. I'm just doing like really quick eyebrow strokes. I'm using the black shade in this palette right here, and I really, really like how this is. Now, I am not a brow expert at all. Like, I'm not the best at brows. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. So what I do for brows is I literally just fill in what is already there. Brow makeup is just not my strong suit. So if you are good at brows, you are winning at life, honey. Just know that. I'm gonna go in with the rounded packer, and I think I'm gonna go in, I think, with the shade Sensei, which is the shade right here, and I think I'm gonna pack this glitter shade on top, which this glitter shade is called Cupcake. So I'm gonna just pack this in, and I'm just going for it, honestly. Now that I think about it, I love Doja Cat from the Met Gala, and she had purple eye look. So how funny is that? I literally just thought about it right now when I was putting my purple shadow on, like no joke, like for real, like for real. Anyways, I am just packing this on. It's packing on really nicely. I don't know if you guys can tell. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it. And we're gonna do the other eye. I just wanna go in with the same brush because the tip is actually really nice and stiff, which is gonna be great for my under the eye eyeshadow. So I'm just adding that same shade of purple to the bottom of my eye. So I'm literally just putting it all over my eye is what I did. Ooh, I love it. I really like it. So let's go ahead and do a crease color really quickly. I'm gonna go in with the shade OG to do my crease really quick, and I'm just using the angled brush. I'm gonna go ahead and tap this, and I'm just gonna go over this area right here, which ideally you would do this first and then the purple, but I just got too excited. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do this right at my crease bone. I'm just adding in that shade OG. And it's blending like a dream. Let me tell you guys, this is blending so beautifully. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. You could even use this as like a baby contour brush. Honestly, like you could use it for like small detailing in your nose. Like honestly, you really could. And I probably will do that in the future sometime. So I'm really excited about this angled crease brush. Use this crease brush to actually apply the glitter shade that I was telling you guys about, Cupcake, because it is so nice and fluffy. I think this will work really well. I am gonna wet the brush just a little bit. Ooh. If you guys are curious, I'm using this setting spray from Beauty Bakery, and it's so good and it smells like cupcakes and it's amazing. Anyway, Cupcake, let's go ahead and pack her on. I'm just packing Cupcake onto the lid. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. She understood the full assignment. She gave me some extra credit. This is definitely by far my new favorite little brush set ever that I've probably ever owned. I'm not even kidding you guys. I've used this palette so many times and I have not seen the same result as I'm seeing with these brushes. I think it's, again, because of the quality of the bristle that there's not a lot of fallout, which to me is everything. This is already a really good palette, but I noticed with some of my other brushes that it was just getting really messy or it wasn't blending well. Even with the little like mistake that I did with not applying the crease shade first, it still blended really well over top the actual shade. I am really impressed. I'm almost wondering, I'm like, should I just add a little bit more glitter like right there in the corners of my eye? Well, we just did it, so. Oh, I feel more like Doja right now. This is more of a Doja look right here. You see that? And I'm just blending it halfway right there. Oh my goodness. I'm living. I am living for this look. I also have this little fluffy blender brush. With this brush, I'm just gonna blend in the glitter and the bottom shade with this, just to make it look a little bit more put together and not just like slapped on there. It's really blending it really beautifully. Lastly, we have this eyeliner brush, which I'm actually going to be using on an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to share that. I'm going to go ahead and add just some lower lash line mascara and some lipstick, and I'll be back with the final look. So lipstick is on, and this is the final look with using the Doja Cat and BH Cosmetics Metamorphosis brush set. I love this set. I definitely recommend it if you guys can get your hands on it. I got mine at Ulta for I believe $37. It is such a beautiful set. It is something that is really high quality, especially for the price. It's also just really aesthetically pleasing, and I 10 out of 10 recommend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much. Until next time.